Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. I am back from Dice Tower Con 2015, and it was fantastic. I want to thank Tom and the rest of the crew for having me. It was definitely an amazing experience. Thank you to everyone who came up and said hello to me. I mean, it was great to meet you. It was great to meet all of the people from the network and the other contributors who I haven't met before. I've only seen, spoken to online and seen online, so it was just a blast. But there is business to take care of, so let's get to this week's update. Mare Nostrum from Academy Games is this company's latest reprint. The last one they did was Thief 1429, and just like that game, this is making a ton of money on Kickstarter, probably because Mare Nostrum, even more so than Thief, was a Grail game for quite some time. This is a game where every player is taking control of a famous conqueror from throughout history, like Caesar or Cleopatra or Hannibal, and you are trying to conquer as much territory as possible and spread out your network of resources. It looks interesting. I was not a fan of Thief, which is the only thing that gives me pause. I'm not sure if these older games hold up, but like I said, this was a Grail game. A lot of people definitely love it. It's made a lot of money to prove that. We'll see how it goes. Stomping Grounds is the first expansion for the Apex Theropod deck building game from Die Hard Games. I reviewed Apex, and it was a game that had a fantastic theme in so many different ways, and I do love deck building games. But that game kind of fell apart at a lot of different junctures just to not being developed enough. Stomping Ground looks to address those issues as well as doing what expansions are supposed to do, add more, and also there's like a special deck with dinosaurs with guns. Yes, that's true. So I don't know, like a jilted lover, I'm not sure if I want to go back to Apex again, but I'm certainly glad that they're looking to address their issues. Sultan's Library from Photon Games is a competitive game. Players are trying to get books out from different locations in this fantasy world and bring them back to the Sultan's Library and be the first player to do that and do that the best. But of course, the other players are going to be trying to hinder you with their action cards. So if you like games that are family, weight, quick, and have an interesting theme, you might want to give this one a look. Battle for Solaria from Punch It Entertainment is a head-to-head two-player game. Each player takes control of a different faction, either these powerful humans or a synthetic machine race. You can construct your deck ahead of time using a point system and then go at it. You have two different resources in the game, Influence and Solarium, that you are constantly battling over to try and make your faction as powerful as possible. It's got really beautiful artwork, and if you love these type of two-player head-to-head games, like where you can do deck construction ahead of time, check it out. Gomorrah Downtown from Storyception Games is a swift and brutal game of investigators trying to solve different cases, but also trying to kill each other at the same time. That's a valid way to win. It's got a theme sort of reminiscent of Sin City, really dark, of just going through this sort of decrepit city with crooked cops and all these different things. But essentially what you're doing is just trying to solve these cases or take out your opponents as quickly as possible. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check me out at youtube.com/BoardGameBrawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and definitely don't forget to sleep at Con.